Okay, here we are. We are going to be playing more Shoot the Bullet today. So now we're on level 8, which is the unusual animal and the elegant ghost photography. Our first opponent is going to be Run. Now, as we can discern here, the yellow bullets are aimed at you, and the amulet bullets are the amulet bullets. I don't actually know if they're aimed at you or not, but it looks like they do some curving as they go along. It's been a long time since I played these scenes, so I don't entirely remember them fully. I'm going to assume that the amulets go into the direction facing Ran herself. No, they don't. They just alternate. Okay, good to know. Or do they? Sometimes they go left, sometimes they go right. So is it the way that Ran is facing? Or is it not? I'm actually confused here. I could have sworn it wasn't that way. Okay. So they should be going left. Okay. And then they should be going right. So it is the way that she's at. Okay, now it should be going left because that's where she's at. Oh yes, so the thing itself, the little thing that, her little, what do we call it? What's the name for it? You know, when you fight some extra bosses and final bosses and stuff, they always have like these little things behind them. They're not like spell backgrounds, they're more like sprite backgrounds. Ran's in particular is like this weird square thing, and it was following her, so it was like detached from her, so yeah, that just follows her. Okay, this is the one that starts as a non-spell and then turns into a spell. I remember this. And I think it tries to wall you after a certain amount of time as well. Is there a nice shot? Maybe not until the spell starts. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I can go back down and then I have more time to move up. That's what I'm going to do actually. I'm gonna go far away down and then it won't trap me because I'll have too much time. But too much time is good. Actually, because I know there's going to be a bubble there, I should have been preparing for it, but we'll just panic shoot. I'll go in this lane. Are the bubbles actually a threat? They might not actually be a threat. They might just be intimidation. Let me look into this more. I don't actually think I need to worry about the bubbles. Okay, I do. Usually with things like these, you just look up a guide and how to do them, but in this case, I'm the person trying to make the guide, so guess I'll have to figure it out. My gut tells me just to go into different lanes, but I don't know how effective that'll be. But I'm gonna try it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, fine, fine. Yes, it's the most effective. Okay, it works. Yep, it works. It works. Just go into different lanes, and then the bubbles can't wall you. Okay, fine. Should have just listened to my gut. I did listen to my gut. Oh, I accidentally pressed back. Oh, is this the one where she like goes from side to side and has things coming from behind? I remember this scene. I struggled with it a lot back then. I never I never figured out if there was like some kind of strat. And yeah, see those little spell background or portrait or sprite background things? They're like all on the sides. They're like firing amulets and stuff. Yeah, this one is weird. It looks like the nice shot is just when she stops moving. A nice shot's actually pretty easy to get. I don't really care that much about the scoring in this anymore. Okay. So, oh, I see how it is. So these things are sneaky, and they actually form so that you get prevented from going upwards. The thing is that the way these things work, one side is like longer than the other, and because of that, you eventually get trapped. So you gotta force your way through. It's sneaky. You can also just take defensive shots if you like, or you might be able to do this without even getting pushed down. No, you're gonna get pushed down. You can't really brute force your way through, can you? I mean, you'd have to wait for an opportunity. Defensive shot. Yeah, with a defensive shot, you'll have more time. Yeah, take a defensive shot, and then you can go back up. Because when you take defensive shots, your camera will take less time to charge. I think it depends on how many bullets you had in the photo. Okay, so we've got aimed lasers. That's really like non-Yuyuko-like. It's not really graceful. Is it just only one shot at you? Is it not like multiple coming one after the other? It is. Okay, see, I thought so. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say this is all streaming. And it appears that you can take a shot when they're being fired and nullify them. But you have to remember that because they come one after the other, you gotta be careful with it. The charging speed is a bit too slow to reliably stream this. Can I go up and... Nah, surely not. Oh, multiple phases. I wasn't expecting that. I came up with this strategy on the fly. I don't know if it's the most efficient one. Clearly not. Trying to get like actual bullets in the photos, but it's not really working for me. Oh, that was weird. I'm pretty sure it's just all about timings or something. The butterflies themselves seem to have a weird aiming mechanic. Alright, this is the easy phase because of the fact that it's more straightforward in how they work. Also, there tends to be, after you take the photo, and there tends to be a pause, which actually helps you. Yeah. Oh, I actually would have gotten away with that too. Okay, phase change. Because I know there's a phase change, I don't have to worry too much about what I'm doing at the end of the third photo. I can just do whatever. Ah, I didn't make it in time. Really? No nice shot in this scene either. I guess Zun is afraid that if he does the nice shot, you'll figure out the timings. He doesn't want you to know the timings, he wants you to figure them out for yourself. The only thing I'm having trouble on is when to take the second photo and how to transition it effectively to the third photo. Because I always end up getting trapped. I guess that's the best way. Or rather, a way of doing it. See, these waves are more straightforward because it's just streaming. So it's like, whatever, you know? I thought she was gonna stop shooting. She just kept going and going. I was just gonna wait for her to stop shooting and then it would have been fine, but I guess not. god, what the fuck? I would have had that, but it's like I need time to get back to the other side. Okay. All I had to do was make it back there on the final phase so I could start streaming, and as soon as I got that, the scene was over. Oh, I remember this one. The one where she tries to wall you. This is an interesting one. I think the strategy is like keep your distance or something. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh, this is the weird one where she's like all drunk or whatever, and she slowly goes down the screen. Yep, and then you have to like do stuff like that. No, you just need to time your photos so that you can go to the other side of the screen. You need to go around her like that. Ah, I missed. That's insane. I can't take my photo now because... yeah, I had to wait there. Why am I missing? I can't wait till we get to the Komachi and Eiki ones. Those ones are gonna be hell. Oh god, level 10. Level 10 is a bad meme. I remember those levels. No, come on, game. That didn't hit me. Okay, it gets... I guess you gotta be careful when you stop charging, because then you have to move at your focus speed, which is really fast for Aya. It's actually more efficient to just move in your charge speed, so just never let go of charge, because your charge speed is, on this attack, better than your focus speed. Technically, you could really speedrun this spell by doing 3 shots every wave. To be honest, on the last picture on the wave I died on, I could have easily done it by just waiting for Yuyuko to reach me instead of going down to take a picture of her, but I just got impatient. Actually, you could do this spell card really safely by just doing it as slow as possible, but I don't want to do that because YOLO swag fam. So one thing to remember is that these attacks are designed to kill you, so if you die a lot, there's no need to be ashamed. Photo games and stuff like that have bullet patterns that are way denser than what you'd ever see in the main game, so that's just how it is. It's part of the challenge. be honest, Zune is pretty creative to be able to come up with this many patterns for these games. On the last 2 waves, it's probably recommended that you be patient. But I'm anything but patient, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna not wait, rather. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the one where I actually know what's coming, because I remember this funny scene. The one where Ran goes crazy, and it becomes this really weird streaming attack, and yep. And then at the very last wave, she goes so fast, and then it's a big meme. Who could forget this scene if they played this game before? Yep, and she's gonna get faster, and it's a huge meme. And I actually let her collide with me, because I didn't... You probably want to start preparing your photos for when she's kind of far away from you, but not, like, entirely. Close to you. You don't want her to be too close to you when you take the photo, because there's a possibility that she'll pass you, so... Like there, I took the photo too late. And then, whenever you take a photo, it's probably best to turn your stream around. Remember that if you do take a photo of her, there won't be any butterflies spawning, so you can safely turn the stream. Yeah. Like, the hardest bit is actually just the random butterflies that are scattered everywhere. What I'm thinking is that you probably should make it so that on each iteration of Rand's thingy, you always restream. That way, if you have to unfocus and move ahead, you can do that, because you can't just stream with your charge speed and expect to not get hit by any butterflies. So the best way to do this actually is to allow yourself room to dodge, and be careful of the corner hitboxes that this game employs. Might be best just to bottom hug so you can reduce the risk of weird corner bullshitting. And make sure to dodge Ran after you take your photo as well. Oh, wow, so she actually gets so fast on the last 2 photos that you can't use your charge speed to stream. Okay, I didn't realize that. I know now, though. I wasn't aware of that. I like the nice shots. They're like right before she reaches you. I mean, it makes sense, but it's just funny. Okay, so wait, hold on. If she moves faster than your charge speed, how do you actually do the last few waves? I need to figure that out. That's gonna be some really sketchy focusing and unfocusing right there, like charging, non-charging. You'll need to prepare for it too, won't you? Okay, I guess we'll have to do that. So after the next 2 photos, we'll need to be prepared for... Okay, so this is the photo in which I'm better than this. This is the photo in which I need to prepare. Well, it was the photo until I died. It's after 6 photos. And then you have to do the weirdness. I thought the photo was ready. It was off screen. I wouldn't have been able to see that. That's ridiculous. Maybe it's because I'm high on the screen. Maybe it's impossible for a butterfly to go at you if you ran really low on the screen. No, it's still possible for butterflies to come off screen. What are you supposed to do about those? Don't know what I was playing at there. Okay, this is the meme wave. What am I supposed to do on these waves, though? She's too fast? That's so... I'm at a loss. Another one coming from off-screen. I really don't like the whole off-screen meme, because it's really hard to prepare for bullets that are coming off-screen. I don't understand. You can kind of misdirect her after you're done with your shot. Oh, I was hoping I'd be able to get through those butterflies. What? Another butterfly coming off screen and hitting me. I realized that I was wrong about the whole charging speed not fast enough. I kind of realized that it would be actually nearly impossible to capture this attack if you were unable to charge while streaming, so I figured that I must have been mistaken and I must have somehow not been moving fast enough. The charging speed has to be adequate to dodge this, to stream this, because otherwise you can't really beat this scene. I was right. So, let's go on to the last one. Ooh, how mysterious. She's in her resurrection butterfly form. What was that? I'm guessing I need to clear that out, though. What? What? This is silly. Okay, so it's obviously... Alright, okay, I understand it now. It makes sense. You're supposed to take two types of photos on the spell. One of them is a defense shot, and one of them is an offense shot. The defense shot comes first, and ideally, if you take it properly, you won't have to move and risk getting hit by that laser. So, you only have time for one actual aggressive shot. So, you can stay in the laser safely after you're done with your defensive shot, and then go through the bubbles, take one picture of Yuyuko, go back downwards, charge your thing as fast as you can, take the defensive photo, and don't get hit by something like that. Yeah, it makes sense. Try not to dilly-dally on this spell either, and god damn it. The bubbles are kind of in the way. They're aimed at you, though. I figured that out. So actually, there's another type of thing you can do to assist on this spell card. Because you know the bubbles are aimed at you. I didn't charge in time. Because you know the bubbles are aimed at you, you can move to lanes ahead of where you are to prevent them from getting you. Like when I'm done charging, I'll go... Why did that hit me? I don't understand. My movements are just not very... They're very fast, but they're not careful, so I'm just kind of charging through things, and it's killing me. I don't think you need to micro between any of the bubbles, though. I think I could just keep going left while charging, then make my way up here, and then begin a rightward movement. You need to work fast, though. You have no time to mess around. And there we go. You don't even need to micro any of the bubbles. Good to know. Alright, that was it for level 8. In the next episode, well, it's pretty obvious who these characters are. These next 2 levels are going to be memes. I can tell you that much right now. Alright, see you guys later.